No bond for little Durk. Let me tell you about what options he has left and why the bond was denied this time. Now, he's in federal court on a murder for hire charge where he faces the possibility of life in prison. What that means is under the federal law, it is presumed that you do not get a bond because the charge and the penalty are so serious. So your lawyer has to go out there and show why you should get a bond. Now, in terms of when you can go and make the bond argument, first you get a chance to make it with the lower level judge. It's called the magistrate judge. If you lose there, you can appeal to the district judge. Now, he lost at the magistrate level. He went to the district. The district has now denied him. I'm going to tell you why the district judge denied him. He has one option left, which is he can go to the circuit judge. I don't think he's going to go to the circuit judge because what happens is sometimes the district judges build a pretty good record and give a very good explanation of why they decided to deny the bond. And in those cases, it's not likely that a circuit court of appeals is going to go and overturn that decision and then give you a bond. In this case, the district judge gave a reasoned opinion, and he gave Durk certain credit, showing that, he is thinking about this and evaluating it and trying to do what's right and fair. Ultimately, what the district judge decided to deny the bond on was a couple of factors. First, he said that the airline reservations and the going to the airport on the same day that the arrest was announced. Look, it's not clear that he was trying to flee the country, but it certainly looks like an argument could be made that he was trying to flee the country. That was point number one. Point number two, there's a couple $1 million being put up, but it's not all being put up by Durk. Some of it is from the label, and ultimately Durk has a lot more money and assets than what's being put up. So if I let him out on bond and he tries to flee, he's going to have tons of assets and money at his disposal. And three, this is a man with money, power, and influence. And it's one thing to try to keep him from using that money, power, and influence to coerce people into making certain statements or changing their testimony or testifying or not testifying when we keep him locked up in the jail. If we let him out on home confinement, it makes it much easier for him to try to make those types of maneuvers. So ultimately, murder for hire, life in prison, these three factors, I will not give this guy a bond. The judge wrote that up in the minutes. I don't see an appeals court doing anything. I think what you're going to have happen here is this case will go to trial.